Book card. Ooh, we may have to buy a planter. Let's see what it's got. We may have to buy a planter. Hi guys, how are we doing? I'm just looking at what we can do and what we can't do. But good afternoon, how are we doing? Yeah, no, we can't afford any of that. That is out. I have a feeling that seeders are going to be way out of my price as well. Yeah, they are. Right, okay, we can't do nothing yet. So we just got to see what we're doing, I suppose. Cultivating deadwood. Can't do any of this. So we might have to do that deadwood. We may have to do this deadwood. Cultivating. So guys, again, I am on the challenge map farm. So it's Ebony by CavalierRoy. This is out for live testing to selective streamers. I've got the newest rendition of it, the newest update of it. We found a couple of problems and Roy's fixed them both. So, and hopefully, I haven't checked yet, but hopefully this rendition is the one that comes with the fences up near 94, 95. He says he put them in, so, you know. Oh, we've also got a couple of things here to collect, so let's collect these in. So number 7, turn in near 1 if we turn left at the end. This, the first year, does hamper what we're doing. Absolutely, definitely does hamper everything. This snow. I've not got a spreader. I've not got a spreader to even, you know, and if I do get a spreader, you know, we want it to do soaked so we can do some other stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just a case, oh shit, sorry. It's not just a case of, it's not just a case of just do this and do that. You know what I mean? It's a case of, you know, we've got to sort of think about stuff that we're buying, make sure it's in with what we're doing. This is actually making me feel quite cold, actually. I'm looking at the snow. But good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Do apologise I wasn't here yesterday. The sciatic in my back was literally spasming the fuck. I did take some pills, rested it for the day, and it seems all right today, so you know, we'll try to slam in a stream or two. Well, no, just a stream. Also, guys, we're coming up to first ad break. 5 minutes in. We'll get this out of the way and underway, and then yeah, it'll be an hour with the no ads. Thank you very much for I bet it's Crazy Skull Man over there on YouTube. Thank you very much, mate. Got it in one, brother. And you're very welcome. No worries, my dude. So, like I was saying, guys, we're only out in this one today. It was the only contract I could do. It was literally the only contract I could do. So after this, we may be skipping the day. This is just basically a carry-on from the other day's stream when I was on. We literally haven't moved on at all. I've been so busy with other stuff and trying to catch up with the miles that I said I'd kind of do. Some good news. A wheel has come. They sent me a new wheel. Downfall is I can't have it till Christmas. Well, at least they've offered to replace it, mate. So it's a bonus. You know, I have heard of some manufacturers refusing to replace it, and that's including Moser. You know, if that's what you got, what you had. They refused to replace Baz's. No, not Baz's, Daz's. They refused to replace Daz's. Daz had an R9. There was a fault with it. They kind of, for ages, they refused to replace it, and then all of a sudden, they went, okay, yeah, we'll give you this or whatever it was the deal was, and yeah, they made a deal to replace it. But he then went from an R9 down to an R5, because they didn't fully replace the, I don't know, the price that he paid for it. To be honest, I just would have said to him, look, you replace like for like. You know, I've sent you an R9 motor, now send me an R9 fucking shit in the return, dickheads. That's just me, though. No, I've got a PNX V99. Well, is that the same one? I think that's the same one as Chucky got. I think that's the same one as Chucky got. Is that the cog wheel, or is that the DD wheel that you've got the version? If it's the DD wheel, that's the newer one, isn't it? I don't know a lot about the PXN wheels. Enough of them to say, look, these are good wheels, these are shit wheels. I know on the price, they're budget. That's all I really know about them. On price, they're very much budget wheels. It's just a case of, do you trust them enough with your hard-earned cash? You know, and obviously you have. Yours is the new DD wheel, yeah. Well, now that they've replaced it, hopefully you'll have a good time with it, mate. You know what I mean? And it's good enough for what you want. Otherwise, you know, my sort of way of looking at it is, because it is such quite a new brand to the DD market, I probably wouldn't trust them yet. I mean, you've already dived into it, so you've kind of got to, in a ways, but they're still kind of brand new to the DD wheel market, and, you know, you'd be good to get back to doing some miles, yeah. And as DD wheels go, Like I say, Moser, Planetech, even though they're slightly dearer, they're kind of trustworthy in a ways. Because they're bigger brands. Like I say, if they end up proving themselves the other way, I'll eat my words. But, you know, at the moment, you know, I know you've got the DD wheel. Chucky's got a cog-driven wheel that, yeah, she's been, I don't know whether it's something that her end or whether she's had, you know, it's the actual hardware that's failing her sometimes. But before I chose the wheel, I made sure I did a lot of research and watched a lot of videos on YouTube. Oh, the maze you found, DD, sort of people that use DD wheels use that brand. Like I say, for DD wheels, they're kind of brand new to the DD wheel manufacturer market. Very cool. Very cool. Which is why it would really, even if the review, I mean, I suppose in a way it depends whether you trust the people doing the review. You know, that would be the thing as well. If you found a reviewer that you would trust. That's not going to say this was great when it's not. A lot of people that do that. And it's a shame because, you know, when people like yourselves watch these reviews, you know, you want honesty over everything. So you're not wasting your money. And like I say, the downside is sometimes is, are they, you know, unless you know what the review station's like or their product reviewing situation's like, you don't know whether they're telling you absolute truths about it. I mean, I trust you. You obviously, you've watched him for a long time before you trusted one review or multiple reviews, you know. My mate got one, had it for 3 months and not had a problem with his. Gave a good test for an hour and just fell in love with it. Yeah, I know it's your mate's review, but an hour? Gonna need to go through a bit more testing than a fucking hour, mate, you know what I mean? Before, you know, I'd want it for a good 4 or 5 weeks to give it a good review. Anything other than that is just water off a duck's back, you know what I mean? You can't go, oh, this is a great word after 5 minutes. Impossible. Oh, more cultivating. Yeah, boy. That's down below me. That's down below me to 2. 120, 193, 120 be closer. This might seem very same, guys, but I am trying to earn money. This is not, I'm not doing this for fun. So go up 177, turn right, and then left at 124. Oh, slipping on the snow, slipping on the snow. Whereas there was a lot of people I knew at the time, a lot of big reviewers that swapped to Moser. That's why I chose Moser. You know, before I got the Moser, Mark Armstrong had changed to Moser. Jimmy Broadbent had just got his thing to Moser. But although how they got their stuff was, you know, through the chain, their reviews were kind of honest about it. So, plus I know when people like Mark Armstrong are bullshitting, because I've watched him for a good number of years. At some point, we're going to have to get an upgraded cultivator because we're doing so much of it. But we got to keep it for a year. So yeah, we still got 7 or 8 months with this cultivator. Yeah, we can't sell it until August, I think. Because that's part of the rules, guys. We can't get rid of anything on the books unless it's a year old. Also, contracts, it don't really matter which way you do it. If this was my field, I would literally have to do it properly inside to out and make sure I finish by the gate so I'm not running over everything. But like I say, because it's our own thing, we don't need to worry about that so much. Hopefully you're enjoying the Christmas lights around the outside. I've tried not to do too much of the Crimbo stuff, not to force it on anybody. Bit of fake snow down the screen at all times, of course, and then yeah. I've not changed my scenes this year or anything like that. Just added a bit to the main viewing scene. Hopefully you like it, and if you don't like it, hopefully you can live with it until the end of Christmas. Well, not I say the end of Christmas. End of Christmas for me is the day after Boxing Day. Love you, bye. Oh, you gotta love Surreybot. You really do. Literally, somebody came in advertising. It was like, love you, bye. Would you like more followers? No, I wouldn't. Not the way you want to give them to me. And that's true. I don't want followers that way. Really don't. So if you're listening, do you see whatever your name is? I'm not going to fully advertise your name. But if you do, if that's why you come in, I didn't quite see, but if that's what you want to do, no. The answer is, I do not want viewers in that way. I'd rather have real viewers that want to stick around, not fake viewers that won't watch me on a regular basis, because watchers are more important than views. More important than follows. I've seen streams with a couple of million follows, and yet you look at their standard viewerships and it's like 50. Yeah. I'd rather have 20 people that are going to follow and watch than, I don't know, the 1,700 I've already got watching, you know, following. I'd rather have it down to 20 and all those 20 watch me. Really would. I mean, obviously not every day, but, you know, as long as at some point most of them are in and out. Even this tractor's starting to struggle going uphill with it. Might need a repair. More snow coming. Don't need fucking more snow. Do not need more snow. I mean, the only good thing is with cultivating, it doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, if you're thinking about doing a zero to hero and using like the same kind of a ruling I've got, the one thing I can say to you is absolutely guaranteed that will help you out is do not outfund yourself. So try not to buy too much at once or lease too much at once. That will kill you as far as money goes. You know, live absolutely within yourself until you get on top of it. And depending on the economy and stuff like that, you may not get on top of your finances for a little while. You know? It's just the way it goes. Oh, whoa, 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 not that one. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. It was slightly wrong. Your previous mention about the wheel. I thought you meant he's had it for 3 months and only drove it for an hour. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's not really a test, but you drove it for an hour. But still, yeah. Like I say, 3 months. 3 months is kind of good enough and not having a problem. But in a way, yeah, I still stand by my remark that they are fairly new. And I don't know what the cost is of the direct drive wheel from PNX either. Or what you get with it. Because I know that people like Fanatec and Moser do a starter bundle kit where you get a cheap wheel, you get 2 pedals, you get the motor, like I say, you get a starter steering wheel, and it's all in one kit. You know, it's just plug it all in, download some software, and away you go. I have had a look at it. I saw an advert for it actually a little while back, the PNX DD wheel. Fuck, what are you doing, you dick? Only £190. Then it's kind of worth taking a chance on, isn't it? I mean, on price, it's worth taking a chance on the DD wheel from PNX. And of course, yeah, obviously you play trucking, so trucking recognizes it. It comes with wheel, pedal, shifter. Oh, it comes with a shifter as well. Shit, okay. So on price, their DD wheel is better sort of in a price bracket than a Logitech G920, G29, because they're still like above 200 quid for a 3nm freaking hog driven wheel. really good price for a DD wheel. But again, for that price, you got to expect certain, I don't know, failures or, you know, things that are not really in the next price tag up for a DD wheel. You got to expect that for your money, in a ways. So what he's talking about, guys, he's talking about this. If I just quickly show you. Just get that down. So there's the PXNDD. So, well, it's a bit more expensive than what you said, mate. But if you got it, managed to get it for the price you got it for, then fair enough. Let's go to a site that we kind of trust. So let's go to GT Amiga. We kind of trust that. No, that's the Moser wheel. That's the new Thrustmaster. Amazon, that'll do. Fuck it, Amazon. So this is what you get in the kit, guys. You get the steering wheel, which kind of looks like, if I'm brutally honest now, don't criticize me on this one, but it kind of looks like they ripped off the Logitech direct drive wheel. Don't get me wrong, looks a nice wheel, but it looks like they kind of ripped off the Logitech wheel. Motor. We'll have a read up in a minute. 2-pedal setup. Oh, those pedals look familiar. Yeah, they look very much like the Moser pedals. So you've got a steering wheel which looks like it got ripped off of Logitech. You've got pedals which look like they got ripped off of Moser. Looks a nice bit of kit, though, buddy. Looks a nice bit of kit. Free motion, master the track, 4nm drive, so not quite as powerful as mine, but for the price tag of it, you don't expect it to be. Armpit Harry, how you doing? Jers, how you doing? We're just having a quick look at the PXN direct drive wheel because Crazy Skullman is just getting his back, price tag wise and stuff. Yeah, it looks all right, mate. It does look all right. Looks like a few bits got ripped off of other people's. I mean, these, like I say, these very much look like the Moser pedals. The steering wheel does remind me of the Logitech wheel. So easy setup, an easy entry direct drive system, PNX VD4 direct drive base, 4nm torque, which is pretty decent, 28cm program with 19 programmable buttons wheel, and rev indicator, brake and throttle pedals, full metal construction design with enhanced control and immersion in sim racing games. Like I say, it looks like a combination between two manufacturers. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're absolutely, well, whatever, dude. Whatever. You just come in and accuse me of shit that you got no clue about. You don't know me. I don't know you. I'm just basing my conversation with another guy that's in the stream on my experiences of using other wheels. So your witticism that you want to bring into the stream is irrelevant. Because if you listen to what I said it's good for the price point, but a lot of stuff on it looks like other wheels and other pieces. And I know people with the manufacturer stuff, and they say it's not that good. So I'm basing it off what people have told me about that gear. So If you listen, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't listen, then you just come back with that sort of attitude. And thank you for the like over there on YouTube. Much appreciated. Cheers, glad you're doing good, mate. Glad you are doing good. I am doing a lot better after yesterday. Guys, do not cause problems in my chat. I have dealt with it. Thank you. See, I can deal with it, guys. I can deal with it. It's fine. I can deal with it. It's fine. I just go like that. And goodbye. You know? There, it's dealt with. Calm down. What happens if anybody wants to be an idiot on my channel, guys? My personal views on different bits of kit are my views. Whether you agree with them or disagree with them, absolutely fine. There's no need to be a twat about it. They're my views on what other people have told me and my views about me using other bits of kit. Whether you agree or disagree is irrelevant. It's my view on it. You take away what you feel you need to. And if you think I'm wrong, you think I'm wrong. No, end of conversation. Not a problem. Matt, what am I using? I'm using the Moser R5. And I can tell you now, from having used it for a good number of months now, it is a cracking bit of kit. The only downside now is because I do a little bit of racing, it's a little, I could do with a bigger motor. But to start off with, if you're unsure about what sort of a motor you want, how powerful a motor you want, it was a good starting point. You know, at the time that I bought it as a kit, you know, it was very similar to brand new prices of your G29, your Thrustmaster T300. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive than those two, but not much. But yeah, I've picked it and I haven't gone back. Good for the money, though? Yes, it's excellent for the money. Like I say, if you look at the price tag of a not a G29, that's a bit unfair to put this to a G29. What's the highest Logitech before you get above £500? It's the G923, is it? Which is just short of £300, if I'm mistaken. It's way above that. And a wheel that I know a lot about, the Thrustmaster T300 GTRS, I had one. It is way above that as well. And so it should be, you know? Your Logitech is half cog, half belt. Your Thrustmaster is a belt driven, and this is a direct drive, no competition, basically, for virtually the same amount of money. Don't get me wrong, for farming and trucking, it's overkill. And I mean that. It is real overkill for farming and trucking. But, you know, if you plan to do a bit of racing, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. When I say racing, I mean proper racing, not simcade. You probably won't enjoy it if you're simcading. So what I mean by that is stuff like maybe a set of Corsa, get to the higher echelons like iRacing, Le Mans Project Racer, stuff like that, stuff that requires you to have decent stuff. Because I was looking at getting a wheel, but I don't know which one to get. Depends how much you got to spend, mate. Depends how much you got to spend. Really does. So it depends what your price range is, how much you want to spend. There's a lot of stuff to consider. It really is. Right, now how to get out of here, because I just chose another contract, which is another cultivating. Fastest way out is to come out the field, turn right to the road and down. Just for farming an ETS, if you only want to farm and play trucking and you want to save yourself a bit of money, like I say, a Logitech G920 will do it, second-hand one, or a G920. Basically the same wheel, but one's for PlayStation, one's for Xbox. They both work on PC. A Thrustmaster T248 will be good enough. Just something with a bit of force feedback, you know? If you're not going to race with it, you don't need that good of a wheel. You know what I mean? That's my experience. But if you plan to do a bit of racing, then you need to go up. Because I'm not really into racing. Yeah, so really you only need something with force feedback. So, like I say, something like, well, I'll because I've just read the specs on it, and I trust Crazy Skull Man. That PNX DD wheel, 200 quid, 250 quid, 4nm direct drive wheel. You know, that's on the thing of Crazy Skull Man. That's currently over on YouTube. I've never used one, so I can't comment. I know people that have got PNX wheels that their feedback to me hasn't been great. But to be honest, Crazy Skull Man says he's had it for, either on the recommendation of his friend who's had it for a little while. It was a great wheel, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. If anybody in any of the chats knows differently about the DD wheel from PNX or PXN, or let me know. Is it unreliable? What's your experiences with it? I mean, Crazy Skull Man's mate has had it for 3 months. Nothing gone wrong. Crazy Skull Man's been over there, used it for an hour. It felt great. Like I say, I can't really comment except on what, third-hand information of what people told me. And what I've heard from them, again, about the manufacturer was kind of a downer on the brand name. So like I say, guys, if anybody knows different about the PNX brand, is the DD wheel reliable, any good? Let us know in chat, because obviously a watcher now is thinking about upgrading his wheel. So the information would be kind of cool right about now. And like I've just relayed, Crazy Skull Man over on YouTube, his mate's had one for 3 months, never had a problem. He's tried it for an hour, feels good. And on pass thing for a starter, G29 would be good. Yeah, that's what I said to him. The only thing that we found, and I expect Smiler will agree with me, is the Logitech software was very weak on certain games. And my personal experience with it was it kept losing the force feedback in certain games. If you tabbed out to do stuff, say I don't know, you're watching me and you're doing a bit of farming in the background, and you had to tab out to push a button. Sometimes it would just lose force feedback, and you had to go back into the software, And it's different now in the software, but when I last used it, you just went back in it. There was a little tick box for force feedback, and you had to turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on before it would reactivate. Pain in the ass. And it would do that all the time, which is why I switched from Logitech to Thrustmaster. And I only really switched out of Thrustmaster because I was in a situation where I could upgrade to the direct drive. You got that now? Yeah. So it's still a problem, basically, Mystic, isn't it? So Logitech's good if you don't mind putting up with a few problems, but it's a good starter base. I've got no problems of saying Thrustmaster, their equipment is good, is not bad quality. It's the software that lets them down, really is. Which is why I went to Thrustmaster. I got a I had a T300 GTRS that I bought off one of the community. And one of our guys has actually got the T48 and says it's really good. But yeah, if you don't know if you're going to use a wheel, here's my absolute bargain hunting ways of doing it. If you're not sure you're going to get used to a wheel or use a wheel, whatever, buy it off a Facebook Marketplace. Logitech wheels are about £100 at the moment. You know, if you're not sure whether you're going to use a wheel that often, Logitech wheels are like £100 on Facebook Marketplace. Just make sure you go and check it. You know, say, look, if you're gonna buy it, go there, have a good look at it, make sure you get to try it, because you never know, there might be somebody trying to scam you out of some money. I'm not saying that everybody's like it either, so don't tar me with that brush. But there are people around that do it. So yeah, make sure you can go around, you can check it out, even if it's just he puts you on a game, you go, yeah, that's kind of good. Press all the buttons, make sure all they work, and then you take it home. You know? There are a lot of wheels out there. Yeah, there are. There are a lot of wheels out there. You just got to buy the right one for you. Like I say, it all depends what your price point is, how much you can afford. I think I used to have that one. Yeah, it's like I said, mate. It's when I had it. When I had it, it was a software problem. That was the issue, not a hardware problem. They're still quite good to have. They're still very cheap to buy second-hand, which is kind of cool. If you can find one that works completely. But yeah. If you're going to buy it brand new, though, yeah. Maybe wait a couple of weeks, because Crazy Skullman's buying this PNX direct drive wheel. And if you can wait a couple of weeks, you know, when he gets it, if you already got that wheel, or oh no, it's coming in a couple of days. You said, yeah. So give him till just after Christmas, so that beds this new one in, and then see if you can contact Crazy Skullman about that wheel if you're buying it brand new. Matt, you said you got go on G Hub all that time. Did you put it on? Yeah, it was on G Hub, mate. It was on G Hub. I even downloaded the Logitech gaming software, which I think Tav was using as well at the same time, and I could never get used to it. I never got used to it. So I just reverted back to G Hub until I got the Thrustmaster. It's here, but can't use it until Christmas, as it's. Oh, okay. You can't use it till Christmas. It's a Crimbo present. Yeah, so when you get a chance, Crazy, obviously you're in the Discord. When you get a chance, so that people know sort of the stuff. I don't know where you can put it though. Fellow tech or something. Maybe in general, just put a thing in general or something. And if they tell you to move it, you just move it. Just go, look, I got this hold of this wheel. It's X amount of pounds, and like source a link to it, and just you know, say that tell us what you think. Tell us it's really good or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Roy. How you doing, mate? Dick. Good afternoon. I'm hoping I didn't lose any saving software because when I went into the game earlier, it said that my cloud save had fucked up. So I hope I haven't lost anything. Afternoon. That count goes faster the closer to the hedge you got. One thing you need to get is the app on your phone with PNX stuff. Really? Okay. The Moses one's got an app, but I don't really use it. To be honest, I've never really connected the app to it. I mean, so you can change settings on the fly. I just use the PC one. So we're doing a lot of cultivating, Roy, because it's snowing. We're doing a lot of cultivating because it's snowing. And we've not got no harvesting to do because we need a header, and we can't afford it. Long time no see. Oh, for Mystics over there. And he says yes, once he gets the wheel up and running, and he's used it for a while, he'll do a little write-up about it. Yeah, GG's, mate. GG's, mate. What do you think of the roads? They're a little bit slick, mate. Literally, I came into this little laneway a minute ago, slipped right into the hedge. It was fun. It was fun. Probably my own fault. I went like, went from full speed and just locked it in. And it was like, no, you're not doing that. No, it was always fun. I tell you what isn't fun still. Fucking Deadwood contracts. That's not fun. That's not fun. And if you're wondering how fun it is, guys, to do Deadwood contracts, chop down dead trees. 60,000 trees on this map. Over 60,000 trees. It is not fucking fun. I mean, just look at that little wood there ahead of me. How dense that is. Trying to look for a couple of trees. Fuck, right off. Roy likes his wood. Roy definitely likes his wood. Let's put a bit of that on. It's all right. I wondered. Crazy wasn't see him in chat. Yeah. Crazy over on YouTube. To be honest, at the moment, guys on YouTube have a slight advantage to you guys on Twitch. Why? Because I think there's no ads over there. Because I'm not monetized yet. I'm almost sure there's no ads over there at all. I can tell you now, guys, without a shadow of a doubt, without any bias whatsoever, this map is good. But I suppose I am slightly biased because I love what Roy does. The Deadwood contracts are funded for you guys to watch me try and do them. No, they're not. Thank you for the like over there on YouTube. Much appreciated. And it's a song that remind you of the best times. Debatable. I don't think there's one map that you've done so far that you've put extra trees on. I have enjoyed myself doing Deadwood contracts. Because it's not just the amount of trees there is in a certain area. It's the fact that you've added shrubbery and all kinds of jazz to it as well. So that the trees that you're trying to cut down fucking camouflage them in amongst all the rest. And then what happens is you end up seeing trees with no barks on them on trees that are good trees. You can always be the first. Imagine if giants do forestry. Well, in that way, it would be an advantage. You know what I mean? If you're doing the forestry as well, because what you'd have to do to even get to those deadwood trees, you'd have to cut your way through. It was you. Okay, thank you for smiling. The only downside with that is if it's within the contract area, they then fine you for chopping trees down that you're not supposed to. That's the only downside with that is to even get to the trees is to say to bring your cutting crane over. You'd have to get in the fine. You'd have to accept the fine on it. I mean, the good thing is, I suppose, if you're chipping them, you get your money back on the fine. That's the only good thing, I suppose. The good news is, well, maybe good news. I have booked my local hotel for Llama. Yeah, I won't be going to that, mate. I will not be going for that. I'm just in the middle of paying for the bits for my computer. I had a brand new computer built, custom, so I won't be going to Llama. In fact, come the turn of the year, I'll be trying to save for the flag meetup in October. I'll only just be able to go to that if nothing else comes up. Yep, me and the boy are staying up there. So we can go both days. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I saw enough the first day. And the meetup last year was kind of cool. Networking with all you guys that were there. Meeting some legends in the farm sim community. Like Scroft, Farmer Cop, and all those guys, and Roy. He's like, you prick. Wait, there are legends in the FS community? Yeah. I'd call Scroft a legend, wouldn't you? Scroft's definitely a legend. That boy is so down to earth and, so modest it's unfucking real. He is absolutely a legend. Somebody like Farmer Cop who, although he's charging for tickets this year for the after party, normally takes it upon himself to pay for it. It'll be a quiet meetup this year, though? I don't think it will, mate. Apparently all the tickets are gone for the meetup afterwards, and he wanted £10 a person this year round for it, so, But that was just to cover food, the buffet, and the what he paid the disco last year, or paid the audio. Sadly, I'd never had a chance to speak with him, but I heard good things. Oh, at Llama last year, when we met you, when I met you, yeah, he was, when they all stood up at the chalkboard, he was far right as you looked at it. He was over that side. He was stood beside Beanie, another character from his show. And whenever the guy spoke about him, you looked over and he just went all red with embarrassment because, yeah, like I say, the guy's so modest that. How do you get the lines up? It's GPS, mate. Press and hold H. That will bring it. So if you press and hold H, that brings up the box, and either you can have the AI worker do it for you, or for you to do it. And you can change settings and do all sorts of good stuff. I've finished the contract, okay. And to activate it, hold on, let me show you. To activate it, I go back. Oh shit, I've already come off of it. Damn. I'll have to show you next field. Yeah, so when you first go onto a field, the lines will be like bright white. And then when you line yourself up on it, they'll turn orange. Then you tap H to lock in. And then it'll drive itself up the line. You turn it around, swing it around if you're doing it. And obviously the yellow line will turn orange again. Tap the H and you'll be auto driving again. As soon as you finish the line, the bright white lines, turn a like dark gray. So yeah, very simple to use. Once you get used to it, mate, you get used to it. Right, I think I can squeeze in one more. 182. That's a big one, isn't it? Jeez. 218 on the high side. I think I might better drive right through to that one, actually. Where am I? Well, I'm down. Oh, yeah, I just drive round. 218 turning. I'm going to have to brake with a few of these fucking lanes, Roy. Oh, yeah, I checked that place. I haven't used it yet, but yeah, the grid's there, nice. And yeah, it should make that area for the drop-off more usable. I had fun, loaded my ETS save that I had since 2015, only to find out all my money had gone and maxed out on loans because I said to the kids they could just play it. And none of it packed up. Oh dear. So they spent all your money, Roy, didn't? Damn. How did they manage to spend all your money though, dude? Jeez. Because surely they're doing work, so unless they're not completing, but they keep repairing. So that could be a thing. 250 million. Fuck. Damn, man. That's rough. That's rough. That takes a lot of work to get back. Well, I say a lot of work. You know, you could kind of not cheat it in, but you could, you know, it would take you still a fair whack. But, you know, $250,000 a job, if you did, say, medical vaccines for a couple of jobs, you'd soon get a bit back. You know, 4 jobs is $1 million. You know, not all my hired drivers are gone. Damn. Oh. So they got rid of all your hired drivers, which are the what makes you money in the first place, to be able to pay for your repairs. So whatever you earn is yours. Yeah, that's rough. That's fucking hellish rough. You know what I'd be saying to them? You know what I'd be saying to them now? Play it properly and get them all fucking back again. That's what I'd be saying to them now. I really fucking would. I'd be saying, you fucked my game up, now go play it more and get it all fucking back again. I didn't tell you to do that. I'd have a go at them, I really would. They'd know what it felt like. Either that, or I would say, look, if you can't leave stuff the way I put them, and just enjoy my game, I'll come in and delete one of yours where you're way ahead. Oh, they wouldn't fucking do it again. They would not do it again. Because they would hate it, say, I don't know, if they're playing Call of Duty and they're right near the end of the game and you go in and delete their save, they'd hate it. And that's kind of what they've done to you. I know it's childish, don't get me wrong, guys. I know it's childish, but you got to teach them a lesson. If you don't teach them a lesson, they do it again and again and again and again. So there you go. There you go. Who's asking? Armpit hair. So you see I've arrived at this field. All the lines are bright white. It's automatically recognized I want to use GPS. The line's locked in on the yellow. So all I do is tap H. It turns to green. That tells me I'm locked in. And I just hit the throttle. Or I activate the GPS. No, I don't want to do that. But I activate the GPS, I activate the cruise control. What I should have done was put the tool down. That might be a fucking good one. If I can find my USB, I can find my old backup to 2020. It's either that, mate, or to get some money back, you take your cloud save off and load it ALM in and give yourself your money back. That's one way to get your money back. The downside is you'd have to buy all your drivers and your trucks and shit like that again. And then after you're done, you can disable or reactivate the cloud save. But it's one way. Could do that, yep. Yeah, you could. You don't use cloud saves anyway. Okay, so yeah, just put an ALM in and just give yourself a shitload of money. Because you've already got your levels, haven't you? They didn't fuck with that. So yeah, all you need to do then is just put your money back and you'll have to buy all your trucks and drivers again. But guys, being maxed out on trucks and drivers, I can honestly say, if you've got maxed out on trucks and drivers and you've not got a very good PC, it will affect it, because your PC still has to find your driver's jobs. So if you've got too many jobs but are not a very good computer, you'll find that you're getting lag on your truck. I would recommend either 3 or 4 garages full of drivers, so 15 to 20, because once they get to full level, they earn just as much as you do per job. I am not joking. I used to have, on one of my stays, I used to have 4 garages, so 20 drivers, all on the same level as me with their star level. And, oh, hello, why the lag? Oh, that's why the lag. That's why the lag. It was covering the field in snow. It's all right. Glad I am using GPS. So yeah, I recommend 3 or 4 garages full of drivers, 15 or 20, and once they get their skill levels up, you don't need to worry about earning extra money to pay for your repairs, because as soon as you start working as well, doing whatever jobs, they kind of to give them a little while and they'll pay for your repairs. Don't you just love the snow? I was wondering what the fuck was going on there, Roy, for a second, and then it put snow on the field. I thought I should be getting fucking lag. Not a chance. With this new PC, I should be not getting any lag whatsoever, you know what I mean? Let me just write in tough string. So I just wrote something in tough string. But yeah, normally what I do, Roy, if I'm going to harvest and it's snowing, normally I know you're not supposed to do this, but for the game, you can do this because I've done it before. Is I normally get a soaked road spreader, or road soap spreader rather, and I normally just spread that on the field to get rid of the snow. I know you're really not supposed to, but it works. So you know. It's kind of like spreading lime or fertilizer, that sort of deal, and it gets rid of the soap on the field. It gets rid of the snow on the field like that. Like I say, I know proper people wouldn't do that, but you know, it's kind of, in my eyes, the most efficient way of getting rid of the snow. Because obviously you wouldn't want to go onto your field and clear it with a dozer or something, or clear it with a snowblower, because the snowblower, its rotating little basket to flip the snow up could damage your crop in real life. Whereas the road soap probably would damage your crop, but not too much. You know, if you picked it up and took it, say if you're doing corn, say, I don't know, if you picked it up and got it to the dryer quick enough, and the dryer dried it quick enough, it probably wouldn't do a fucking thing, to be fair. I don't know. If not, I don't know if that would affect it in real life or not, but in my way of thinking, probably, yeah. If you only soap work like on yards and roads, looking at you giants, yeah. Well, to be honest, you know what I mean, Roy? In this sort of climate that I'm at now, or I mean, with your map, in a ways, if the snow is falling, adverts, fucking adverts. We'll wait, guys. It's all right. We'll wait. All I was going to say, I'll repeat it in a minute, but all I was going to say, like, in these snowy situations, maybe different contracts could be activated. Like, you know, doing some snow clearance and stuff, you know what I mean? That's kind of all I was going to say about it. Is that maybe a different set of contracts, so you didn't have to cultivate during snow days and stuff like that. Could be a bonus. Because I know Millennial says sometimes he has to go out and tillage during sort of snowy weather, except when it's like this, you know, just when it's falling. You know, if he's out in the field and it's coming down, he'll tillage in snow falling. But once it's settled, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much done and dusted. But he still goes out and clears his roads and stuff. Yeah. So we'll let Roy know what we're saying about the snow when he comes back in about 20 seconds. See what he thinks. So Roy should be back about now. So Roy, what I was saying, I carried on the conversation a little bit because you said you're on ads. What I was trying to say is maybe they could create a different set of contracts when you have snow that's settled. So instead of doing cultivating and stuff like that, which I'm now doing at the moment, maybe they could create other contracts. So like clearing roads and stuff, so that if you're in the same sort of season as the snowy seasons, maybe you could, I don't know, clear some snow from a field with some sort of something or other that would be good for the, kind of good for the crop as well. And then you could go harvest it or cut the grass or something if you're doing it in like the same days or something. I thought that was going to add snow clearing. Yeah, snow clearing missions, even if it's to clear roads. If you did so many literage, you get so much money. So it actually pays you to actually go by road soap. And if you cleared that on a road, I don't know how they'd tell that you've cleared a road or something, but I mean, obviously they know how much road mileage you've done, because of obviously 1 minute they'll be saying snow there and the next minute you've poured it and it's gone. So they know, or the game would know how far you've done, I'm guessing, and then they could pay you accordingly. I don't know how much they would pay you. I would say, I don't know, if you spread like a couple of 100 liters over, say, a mile, whatever that conforms to how much you pay for the road soap, maybe double it. So if it costs you a couple of 100 liters of road soap to do a mile, they pay you for like 400 liters of road soap as a paycheck. Maybe. Or they add sections of road that you can not buyable, but add like numbered sections to the roads. And that way they could go, right, clear that section for X amount of money, clear that section for X amount of money. You know what I mean? I think there's ways and means that the snow clearing could be done. The downside is, as I'm sure what you're going to say, is placeable points. Because as you already know from what you were trying to do with the thingy map, your 2x map of your combined counties, is that there's not enough placeables down. You with the combined counties, you run out of placeable points, don't you? So I think that, like I said, I think there's ways and means you can do it, but yeah, you've got to kind of be careful, I think, with snow missions. But I think they can put snow missions in, and it would add something. It would give you something else to do in the snow months. And I just got lucky the last time I did a CavalierRoy challenge map. I managed to have a vehicle that could get up through the snowy lanes, and I was doing log deliveries. That's the thing, Roy. Log deliveries. I haven't seen any contracts for it. Unless I've not got it on. Hold the line, caller. However, combined counties could be coming back. Nice, mate. Nice. Glad to hear it. That's all how it should be. Where is that fucking... I don't think I've got it in it because it's a job thing, isn't it? The wood delivery. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, I've not seen any wood delivery on it. I'm guessing It's because it hasn't gone in the Giants yet. But then to add it. Thank you very much for all the like over there on YouTube. Much appreciated. All the likes I can get is very appreciative. No, it doesn't need to go in to Giants. I'll look at it. No problem, mate. Like I say, no rush. Same as the shop. No rush. Whenever you can get it done, you get it done. I haven't looked, Roy. Did you put those fences on the side of 94, 95 so that the bells don't roll into the woods? Like I say, I haven't looked yet. I'm going to when it lightens up again. Or when it's daytime. After this, guys, we'll be returning to the house and to skip to the next morning. I've got till midnight, but I'll easily finish this in, I don't know, before 7 o'clock, just say. Maybe just after. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Also, I want to do a contract at some point to see whether that delivery point works. The downside is to do one. I think I got lucky with a barley contract before. All the contracts at the moment are stuff that I haven't got stuff for. Like, I can't even try it yet to deliver stuff up there. And the only reason why I took the barley up there to sell it was because, A, it was part of the contract, of course. But, yeah, I would have kept it if I wasn't short of money and I just bought that combine in the sales shop. Best deal so far I've had out of that sales shop is the trailer that I bought. The trailer that I bought, 14 grand for a 30,000 litre trailer. That's fucking unreal. That is really unreal. Okay, right to the road, left. Right, we're going back to the farm, guys. We're going to skip the day. Get the rest of the day anyway. Wash this thing. And then hopefully, in the morning, snow will be gone. One thing we will do though is turn off that light and that light because we don't need them on. It's like we're only going to be driving home. Oh, look how much shit is on the windows. Yeah, this thing does need a wash. And a refuel. What I'm going to do, in fact, before I skip the day, because obviously I don't want to waste working time, we'll just pop up to fields 94, 95 after we've washed and fueled this tractor and see if the fields are there, see if the fences are there. I'm sure you may have done it or you forgot, whatever. If that's what you want to do with your map, of course, Roy. I'm not telling you what to do with your map. It's just, you know, I think it might be a good idea just to put a few fences there so new people on the map don't have the same trouble as I did trying to get their bells back from the freaking woods. That was fun, though. Although one of them was fucking 3 layers back. That might have been the thing. You've put hedges there. Nice, mate. Good, good. We'll just go have a look. Like I say, I know you've done it, and I totally respect that you've done it. But just to show the guys, because obviously the guys saw what pickle I was in. Howdy, Matt. How's it all going? It's going good, my friend. How are you, Wolves? Going good, my friend. I can chill out. Once again, peoples, I do apologize for yesterday. My back was spasming yesterday, and yeah, had to take some really heavy medication to get rid. But saying that, it's all good now. Thank you very much for the like. Ah, shit, I've just fucking gone past that, haven't I? Nope. I like that. I like that. No on the tyres. Do like that. Another thing I wish was a thing, not with this game, but frosty mod for Euro Truck. I wish that was out. YouTube likes, you now have 6. Thank you very much. Yeah. Vulture for the win. This is a Giants mod one as well, Roy. Giants mod, Roy. And yeah. Hey, Roy, do you think this is a thing? I mentioned this the other day to somebody. So the last few maps I've done, not just yours, but a few other people's maps as well. Occasionally I would go, do you know something I could really do with this piece of equipment? And a few months later, and I'm not joking, this has happened more than one time, a few months later, it will be in the second-hand shop. Do you think the game listens to you? I am not joking, it has happened more than once. You think I'm just lucky? It might be. It's like I say, it's happened more than once where I go, I could really do with this. A couple of months later, it's in the shop. Right, we might be getting this back out, so I'm not going to disconnect it. We're just going to have a go up and look at those hedges to 94, 95, just so we can get familiar with them. Yeah, right, let's lock that off. So they're down this side, aren't they? Yep, there they are. So I was doing this field and the field beside it with round bales. It was a contract for round bales, and literally the oh, you've put it that side. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's good. I like that. So literally the bales ended up back here somewhere. They literally ended up back here. It was fucking horrible. I had to go get them. And once it comes out, see where I just was that post. If you want to remove any of Roy's hedges, that's how to do it. So yeah, I like that. This is how conspiracy theories are formed. You need to miss it. Oh, the snow effect on the hedges, yes. Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, where the fuck does that go? Where does this go, Roy? Oh, did you put a road up to where the 523 is? 253 is? Is this a road? Where the fuck does this go? What? What are you? Roy, what's this? What the fuck's that? What the fuck's that? Oh, okay. What the fuck's that? Okay, there's a big open area up here. I'm guessing that's where logs would be. There's a bit of an area here, and the road goes down that way somewhere. Okay, that looks cool. I never noticed that when I was doing the grass bales, you know, those roads there. So yeah, I did this field, round bales, and yeah, and the other field, and the ones down this half literally rode into the fucking hedges and gone. So they still could, but you should find them. They shouldn't road too much down there. I wouldn't have thought. Here's a question, Roy. Why do you never put gates in? I'm not having a go, but I was just wondering why you never put gates in. You know, so like this entrance to this field, no gate. Is that something to do with placeables? I know you run very close to what the limit is. Does the snow start in ETS? To be honest, all year round there is kind of no snow on ETS. For the downside, you can get something called the Frosty mod, which puts snow into the game. It's a mod, but at the moment, it's with the last SCS update. The guy that does it needs to update it. But if you do want to see a bit of snow on ETS rules, just go on Pro Mods, go to Iceland. You'll see as much snow as you can handle. 20 grand. Got some ploughing to do. Got some more cultivating to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Mercedes on the cultivator, and I'm going to put the other one on the plough. Put mine on the plough, and we'll go in. I'll do the ploughing and it'll do the cultivating. Promise is still starting to look dated now with what SCS has been coming up with. Yes, the Nordic Horizons DLC compared to the Snow, compared to the Pro Mods one, does look rather good. So let's drop that. Where's my plough? Where's my plough? Anybody find my plough? Oh, the plough's in the other shed. Tell you what, those chickens are taking a long time to make those fucking eggs. Well, no, they're still quite young. They're producing eggs and they're only like, I don't know, 8 months. That's you. Turn you off. Right, like I said, I'm going to put the AI on... Where's my other tractor? There it is. On the cultivator. And we'll let the AI do the cultivating jobs, and I'll go do the ploughing jobs. I think I'm going to end up with more than 6 fields buying. Absolutely with this one. Reason being is, yeah, to do what I want to do with the cows and chickens, I think we're going to need about 6 grass fields, 6 or 8 grass fields at least, and 3 wheat fields at least. So I just won't go 10 fields because of the size factors. I'll be lurking while I fix ETS2 safe. No problem, mate. Not a problem, Bo. 193, that's over to the left. So there we go. We'll chuck the AI on that contract. And that armpit hair's gone for a lurk as well. No problem, Boo. Except for the fact this one seems louder once you get inside the cab. It's not bad looking, is it? Jim, thank you for your 15 stream streak. Much appreciated, Bo. Couldn't see the turn then. Alright, I can't start this thing off for 3 minutes anyways. That filled there? Yes, it filled there. No, I can't start you off for 3 minutes anyway. 2 minutes now. Stay there. Oh, I think. Everybody at the bar being tipsy. Oh, it's gone 7 o'clock. I can go back now. Snowball fight. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this is about as much snow as I had that first time on Riverview. Except the road down to my farm at the time got absolutely fucking covered in shit. Right. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So if I go 146 and up. Bit like Maple, guys. It's finding your routes, get you around the map a lot quicker. You find these little sneaky routes, and yeah, you can get your fields really bloody quick. Okay. Not sure how to get up to there though. Not through there, that's for damn sure. Oh, it's there, the way in. Okay. There is basically up around. Oh, there's a roadway there, isn't there? The other side of 166. If I remember rightly. Just the other side of 166. Yeah, there it is. I can see it from here. Yeah, the driving aesthetics for snow is a little bit interesting, to put it in a word. Interesting. It's definitely interesting now. As far as if you want to turn, whoop, stop. Yeah, there you go. That just shows you how it changes. So this is the field we're going to, just on our left. Whoa. Back a bit. Jesus. We made it. One thing we do need to do at some point, guys, we do need to buy a stone picker-upper, and so we can keep the stones afterwards, start making some lime. That'll be kind of nice. And then obviously get a spreader for it. Because if we can make money that way, you know, lime spreading is quite lucrative once you don't pay for the lime. But like I say, you need to keep up with your stone contracts to be able to do that. And we need a water butt as well. Because how we make the stones in the farm productions is stones in water. Yes, guys, we are doing ploughing, real ploughing. When I say real ploughing, I've always done ploughing for real. So yeah, we've been using a different implement. It's a mod. Most people call it the cheaty plow. But all I will say about it is the equipment that's in the game is a real bit of equipment. The reason why they call it the cheaty plow is because if you flip the spines around, you can still plow, but at a real high speed. Whereas I don't do that. I use it in its real factor. So to me, it's not a cheaty bit of equipment. It's just the way you use it. Sheep Go Moo, good afternoon. If this is a first time chat, but here looking away, no worries. No, it's not first time for me, mate. Not first time for me. You're fine. Although it probably wouldn't say that because you did it through a watch streak, so you'd have to type again for me to be able to see that if it is or isn't. Kind of what you've done there is kind of an action chat, and it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't activate as a chat, proper chat message. And yes, I have got a Christmas hoodie on. Tomorrow, guys, I will be trucking. Long job Wednesday. We'll be active. I think we're going to do a longer stream as well. We're going to do a proper up and back. Proper chat message? No, not your first time chat, mate. That's something that I do want to try later. Tav's just said it. I'm lurking in Tav's stream at the moment. Is as you guys know, I do a bit of iRacing. They've updated the P-Cup Porsche car in game. I haven't got it yet, but with the update that I watched another streamer do, I want to get it. It looks epic for a P-Cup car now. And the new tracks as well. There's 2 new tracks coming into the game that look absolutely awesome. I mean, some of you know the first one because it's a former F1 track from, I think, the 90s, which is Adelaide. And the other track is Miami. There's like 4 variations of Miami. One is very, very, very long and looks awesome. I am tempted to get iRacing. If you do crazy, what you really want to do is you want to look up Mission Motorsports, get their subscription for $28.99, and you get a year's iRacing for free. If you need any help setting that up, make sure you contact Linda. She can talk you through it easier than anybody. And that's once you get your, obviously don't do it yet because you want to get your wheel sorted first, mate, don't you? Get that set up. You don't want to activate a subscription if you can't really play yet. Because I know somebody that's tried to play it on controller and it just doesn't play right. It really doesn't. iRacing on a controller. Literally the Mazda I think he was using lasted 14 laps round Lime Rock. He was literally ripping through tires like no tomorrow. Sounds good? Yep. Like I say, contact Linda first about the Mission Motorsports key because she's part of Mission Motorsports, of course. The guys have just done the charity for Mission Motorsports and it's still active till, I think she said the 24th. So if you want the link to donate to that one, guys, they've recently just done the 24 hours of Silverstone and aid of Mission Motorsports. So yeah. Like I said, you still got time to donate. I think she said the 24th, or it could be the end of the year. I don't know. Basically, if you click the link and it's activated, it's activated. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you guys on YouTube, you're not receiving that one. Hold on, let me change that. It's only a button on where is it? It's that one. Linda. That one. No, where is it? There we are. Just send to all platforms. It should have sent to both platforms. That's weird. You didn't get that one, did you? No, you didn't. Let me try it again. Worked on there. Yeah, it's not going to YouTube. Weird. I've got the command set up for both. I wonder if it's... Hold the line. Hold the line. Wonder if the command itself... Wonder if it's the command itself. No, it won't be the command itself because the command itself is run by that dopey ass. Should reply to the command who called the command. No. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you have to do the command over here. Let's try that. I'll be a no then. Oh, there you go. It's there. If it does work, it just took a little bit of time to get there. So there you go, YouTube. If you do want to donate to Mission Motorsports via Linda's Just Giving page, like I said, they just completed a 24-hour Silverstone. It was the Brit Car event. And yeah, so far they've raised over £1,000. Something better about you. So what we're going to do while we're doing this one, guys, is I'm going to keep an eye on the other cultivating job, or the cultivating job. And as soon as he finishes, what we'll do is we'll pop over, we'll switch us off, we'll pop over, collect the contract in, get him another one, and send him to another field. Game, fuck off with the snow. Don't fucking start that shit. Roy, your weather system's picking on me. I don't like it. He's like, love you. Luckily, I'm using GPS, so it's fine. I see nothing wrong here. Nah, he's right. There's nothing wrong here. Yep, because the only thing you spotted that's wrong, mate, is the snow on the hedges, isn't it? Which isn't a biggie, to be honest. I mean, for looks wise, it would be quite nice, but yeah, it's one that can kind of wait a little bit. It doesn't need to be rushed in. Okay, we've got a couple of little ones here, and then just a case of I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know? Still believe that you will be here. Give me a time. Hit me, baby, one more time. I mean, a game that I do need to pay a little bit more attention to, guys, is the Farah game. I literally played it for a stream just to say thank you to the people that gave it to me. And I literally need to go back on it because it's been updated a little bit. Also, I was doing like main ship jobs, which were kind of boring, so I need to go and do some like pilot jobs or something. Those pilot jobs that Tav was doing look very good. Oh, will I get that? There we go. So I was puzzled then. I was trying to work out what side I was on. A little bit puzzled then of what I was doing and where I was. I like these fields as well. These fields are not, they're not flat. They're bowed in different ways and angles, and there's lots of different shapes. I love them. There's a lot to like on this farm, Roy. Really is. And nothing too, I don't think there's been nothing too serious to fix. I mean, I reported a couple of small bits that you've done and dusted very simply. I don't know what anybody else has found. I mean, obviously, log jobs has got to be on the map and fixed, or, you know, that's the thing. Touch wood, Roy, touch wood, because you know it and I know it. You know, that could fucking go Pete Tong in a matter of seconds, couldn't it? So Pete Tong, it's been going kind of cool. I mean, but it's kind of cool for you guys to see it as well, peoples, because say in a month's time, 2 months' time, Roy stops getting bits and pieces wrong. He could go, yeah, I feel it's ready to go to Giants, and then it's kind of the waiting period from them then. So yeah, anything that speeds up the process is good for you guys getting it. But like I say, at the moment, I would estimate 2 to 3 months, roughly. Cornish, good afternoon, mate. How you doing? No, I really would estimate a good couple of months, good 2 to 3 months before it's with you guys on Mod Hub. Right, that dude's finished over there, so let's just turn the engine off here and go over there. Oh, that was off already. Shit. Okay. Cultivating job. 27, 23. They're kind of right beside each other, aren't they? Let's do 23 first, because that's near the road. And I could probably get there really easy. I just need to look where I am. Where am I? 193. So probably easier to go back out to the main road and go up, innit? I would say. I'm okay, mate. Good. Glad to hear it, dude. Glad to freaking hear it. Just tap the brake before we go on the road there. Let's go outside the cab because it's quieter. I feel like I don't have to shout over the top of the engine. Right, so we're looking for field 24, is it? It's not in there, is it? No, although we could sort of take the shortcut and go up that way. Sorry! Not my first day, but, you know. We got confused over directions. I don't think your direction's very good. It's a little dark in here now. Ish. There we go. Dan said it's the brighter I put the room light in, the more you won't see the light back there. This is where in the autumn months, guys, there's a little mist patch just here going across this field where it dips. Right, and we're at the field. So let's put you back on the job. And then the other field's just over there, if that one stays. Right. Let's go. So yeah, guys, I'll be doing this for about another hour or so, and then we'll raid out. But don't forget to join me for tomorrow, Long Job Wednesday. Not sure when we'll be starting. If minutes on, then it'll be like 1 o'clock. And we're going to go on to the end of the second job. So 6,600 miles, just over 6.5 hours in 2 runs. Oh, hello. Think I'm gonna, if Roy will excuse me, I'm gonna just put this on AI a minute and let you watch him, and then I'm gonna come back and you go to the toilet. So I've only got two people working it, but I need to go to the loo. I'll take over once I'm back again. In 2 minutes. Save game sorted. Purchase 13 truck starting drivers. Nice, mate. ALM some money in, I guess. Yeah. And let's get rid of you. Where are you? Oh my god. I don't know where I am. Okay. With the line caller, I need to find out and figure out where I am. How many headlands? 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just start from here and... No, let's not start from here. Where's the gate? Gate's over here. No, gate's not over there. I don't know what he was doing. We're just gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. Slidey, slidey. Yep, I have 248 million now. Also, save fix again. However, I will use that as my TMP save and start a new... Yes. Kind of what I do, Roy. Kind of what I do when I'm sort of starting a new... Well, if I have to start a new character with TMP, because obviously TMP doesn't have a cloud save. So it's kind of what I do. I TMP after... Well, what I do is I drive for the first level up, and then I TMP in money and level. Because I can. Only if I'm doing a show you guys how efficient to start a new player, then I kind of oh, there's that to do. Okay, then I kind of do it legitly until I've got up to a certain level. Like my IRL-ish save is totally the way to go. And like I say, I found a new way of efficiently building up your company. So like I said, I used to say that 3 on distance, 3 the one after, or 3 the one after, and then work on your ADR. But I figured out that what you should do is go 3 distance, 3 on economical fuel. Why? Because you'll get more mileage per fuel up. You'll get more mileage on your fuel ups. And then you go back up ADR and all that lot. And then once you've done, like I say, the distance, the one below distance, the one below that, and your ADR, you'll do your ADR to 6 though. Once you start doing your ADR, then you go back down to distance to do that to 6, the economic for 6, and then the rest. The one you don't really want to worry about is on time delivery. It does nothing except if you've got one of these jobs that are within a time limit, because it gives you extra time. That's all it does, gives you extra time. No, I don't like cheating, but that save had all that money in that. Yes, yeah, same as why I do it, Roy. I don't do it because I'm cheating with ETS, because I don't cheat with ETS at all. The reason why I do it is because of corruption in the save, and I just want my save back. I've got all my money and everything else on. Same as why you've just done it now, at the moment. It's just to get the save back to what it was. What we'll do is we'll get this headland done, and then we'll go back up and do that bit that I don't know what was going on with it. It missed it, or it came back too quick, or whatever. But this thing decided to do a fucking headland while I was in the loop. Go, baby, go, baby, go. I've done that. You can see I've done that with the ridges. Here's what it is now. But yeah, there's a couple of bits here that's not been done. So what we'll do is we'll just finish this headland round, and then we'll come back and do this bit here. But guys, I do have one person with the save. Like I say, guys, if you do want to come on and help me, there's certain conditions which you would need to adhere to. One is I need to clear you with Roy, because obviously we don't want to just give this to anybody pre-release. I say he doesn't want to just give this to anybody pre-release. And like I say, if you do get accepted, come in and help me out with it. Like I say, A, Roy needs to okay you with it, and B, there'll be certain stipulations about you not probably putting it out there, maybe. That'll be all up to what Roy wants, to be honest. I've given it to somebody, but I know they don't stream, they won't use it themselves, they'll just use it for helping me. Copy time, and this is why I don't use cloud saves. I always take backups of everything I play a lot, but sadly misplaced a thumbstick. I have fixed, but I find the damn thumbstick. Yeah, yes, mate. Yeah, always the fucking way. Always the way. You do that, and then you'll find the fucking thumb drive with it on, with your save on. I have a feeling that the save that I did of my original game before I got my new PC, I got a feeling I put that into the wrong save folder. So you've got a normal game save folder, and you've got your other save folder. And I got a feeling I put it in the wrong one. Can't wait to get this map. I've got all Roy's maps so far. Yep. So we'll just wait 2 seconds, and then Roy will be back over on Twitch. So Roy, what I was just waiting, if you're still there and you're not going to make yourself a coffee, I was just saying, if any of the guys want to come and help me with this map, I will need to clear them with you, and they will need to go through a few agreements so it doesn't get out there before it needs to get out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I've given it to one guy, and I know he won't put it out there, so and he'll only use it for helping me, so when he's available, and that's Kev, my mate Kev, who helps me out with SnowRunner. But yeah, anybody else has to go. Like I say, just if you want the map to come and help me, guys, or help Tab or somebody, just check with us in Discord. If you're in Discord, extension SOAG, we'll check with Roy. Roy will give us a quick message back saying yeah or nay, and we'll get in touch with you and go, look, these are the stipulations. And don't forget, if you're coming in to help me, there's rules that you have to adhere to. Because if you come on this map, you got to stay within the Roy's rules. Well, most of Roy's rules. There's a couple of that I've changed for fun. Not for fun, but it makes it easier for me for fun. But it is getting harder and harder and harder every time I restart one. Roy will agree to this. Every time he's done a Roy's rules so far. Yeah, I've changed a couple of rules at the start, and I always change it at the start, so these are the rules. That's the rules. And I'm doing it slightly harder every time. So one of these days, I will get fully used to what the rules are, and they will be completely adhered to. But yeah, at the moment, they just changed it a tiny bit. I still reckon my ending's harder than yours, though, Roy. I really do. So the difference between map completion and my completion, Roy's completion and my completion, is that no, fuck off. My completion of the map is I'll say the Roy's because Roy's is easier. So Roy's completion of the mission is that without selling land or anything else, it's the same as mine. You are clearing the bank by 10 million, I think it was. And if you, depending how many farms you have bought on the map, every farm, at least one pennage has to have over 100 animals. So it's quite a hard finish. Don't get me wrong, it's quite a hard finish because of how little you get from contracts and stuff in this on this playthrough. I think mine's slightly harder, and this is why. So you don't have to do 10 million. It's 1 million, but you have to buy every single bit of equipment you need for every single contract that comes up. And in some aspects, that can cost you more than 10 million. You know, by the time you total up spinach harvesters, green pea harvesters, potato harvesters, this harvester, that harvester, it's kind of close to 10 million. And you got a shit ton of equipment to try and find places for. So you might have to buy buildings and buy extra land and shit, you know, so you end up with actually more than 10 million that you've actually spent out. So I still think my ending's slightly harder. Debatable if you want to own one piece of equipment for each contract, where mine is no debt, 10 million in the bank. Yeah, mine's still no debt, but just 1 million clear in the bank. But you have to have all this equipment, which could end up dearer than the actual 10 million. I mean, the only sort of thing you could possibly do to make it harder on yourself, if you kind of were very close to the 10 million and you didn't think you'd quite earned the fact that it was complete, is you could say, oh, I'll do another 10 million or something, you know what I mean? But once you've got everything in place, that extra 10 million will be easier to earn because you've got everything. And maybe you've bought, I don't know, maybe you've bought some businesses to augment that profit, you know what I mean? It's by the time you've got 10 million. Whereas I feel mine, you don't really have to do that. But you just end up with a shitload of equipment. So it's, well, I suppose it's kind of the same, really. But if I feel it, it's kind of the same. In a ways. Roy's in now going, right, this bit of equipment is, this bit of equipment is, this bit of equipment is. That's what he's doing now. Can't wait. Oh, you've already read that. Crazy Skull Man, can't wait to get on this map. Like I say, mod hub for you guys, for public use, is probably a good 3 or 4 months away. All depends how this public testing is going. And as we said earlier, at the moment, touch wood, it is going well. That could change, depending how many people are playing it. I don't know how many exactly people playing it. How many people find problems, depending on the use case scenario, what they're doing, which is why I like starting this zero to hero thing, because it means that a lot of things within my game will get tested at some point, because of how much we're actually having to do trying to build up the farm. You know, we're having to try our hand at everything to try and build up the farm. I need to move that harvester guy, that combine as well. So to make it harder, I could have it that you must produce and have it and have in storage 1,000 liters of everything available on the map. So 1,000 yeast, 1,000 bread. Fuck me, yeah, that would be hard. Jesus, that would be hard. 1,000 of every product in storage. Shit, man. Yeah, that's brutal. That would be brutal. So, what Roy's on about, guys, if you don't understand what Roy's on about, here's what he's on about. 2 seconds, and I'm I'm going to just turn the time down to explain this, Roy. I'll turn it back up right afterwards. So what he's on about, guys, is see everything in these lists. Not that list. This list. So everything in this list. So I'll just wait for you guys to fix your eyes on it. Everything in this list. So barley, carrots, cotton, soybeans, sorghum, sugar beet, sugar cane, wheat, Admar, barrels, barrel rocks, bags, the big stones, buckets, whatever that is, brochet, buffalo milk, everything. He says have 1,000 of at the end. And it's even harder if you're like me and put the Highlands DOC in, because I've got young fucking salmon on it as well. So that ends up twice as fucking difficult. Let's put this back up. Yeah, that could be quite a challenge, thanks. Yeah, I'm not moaning about the end. I'm not moaning. Oh no, I'm not moaning about the end. He loves the idea, really. Yeah. I like the idea of it. Trust me, I like the idea of that. And, you know, if I ever had plenty of time on a single map, yeah, that would be quite a thing. And I say it would be quite a thing because what you could do is you could put your 1,000 litres or something, like buy a bit of land. And I'm not saying this as a, for instance, 'cause I know you'll change the fucking rule on it. So should I really tell you this? How I'm thinking about what I think about doing it? No, I shouldn't, should you? Because you'll change something. Fuck you. Another product's coming out of... No, I don't mean added by contracts. I'm just thinking about how you could do it and save them up as you go along. That's all I was thinking about, not doing them via that. So the way you could do it is just build it up bit by bit, and have a storage area somewhere. That way, you could sort of have your list of what you need on an actual fucking list. And every time you do one of 1,000 litres or 2,000 litres, because I think some of the pallets are actually 2,000 litres, aren't they, Roy? Not 1,000 litres. And what you could do is just go, right, I've got 1,000 litres of that, put that in your storage. 1,000 litres of that and put it in your storage. Now, the thing is, what Roy's on about as well is you can't get rid of them in storage until you complete all the lists. So depending on your farm and what DOCs you have in it, yeah, it's 1,000 litres of everything on that list. So if, like me, you've got the Highland DOC in on you have to do fish. Oh, or how about you're not allowed to do contracts at all? What? You can, well, yeah, that'll be fucking hard, won't it? You can only do everything off of your land. Jesus. The only thing I feel with that one, Roy, is that we had it on a thing in 22 where we had so many productions on a farm, it caused major fucking lag. So the productions would have to be, like, spread out across the map. And although that kind of works, because as you know, on Riverview, I actually own the spinnery and the clothing factory, which was the other side of the fucking map from where I was. So that kind of works if you just buy the productions where they are, I suppose. The trouble is you still have to do contracts. Because at the start of say what I do, Zero to Hero, you wouldn't have the money to buy everything. Or fields. Which, for a playthrough like I do, for you guys to watch would be boring as fuck. Because literally it would be skip time. Yeah, well, the rule for productions would be if the production was built into the map, then you buy those. You can't replace any additional. Yeah, Yeah, so if it's already there on the map, you can't replace it and put it somewhere else. Only new productions can be placed. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And you still have contracts then. All right, let's run down to do the thing again. Now that we've done that. That would be kind of cool. I could see that in a row at some point, just to make it a little harder. Like I say, before it gets to that, I need to actually adhere to the rest of your rules. And I'm not quite there yet. Oh, I'm not really there yet. I'm almost there. It's only like a couple of rules now that I'm off, which I wanted for my own fun. Plus bigger house story 5,000. To be honest, mate, there's plenty of storage for hay and silage and stuff. The only thing I would like for there to be is for smaller farms or smaller farm areas. I would like the loose hay barns, the hay barns that you put hay and straw in. I'd like them to be able to put hay, silage, and straw in them, and have a bigger capacity. That's the only thing I'd like. But maybe a million liters of each, something like that, in one building. So that you can bring your bales back and just plonk them into the bale storage. Your hay barn storage, and I think that would make the hay barn storages get used more. If you could put all 3 lots of bales into there, and obviously when they come out they're loose, but at least I think because there's more capacity in them, you'll get more people using them. I'd use them. I'd definitely use them, because that's the way. Sometimes I get away with you not doing baling. I mean, you've got some of you guys that have watched me do the Zero to Hero before. You will know that in the starters of the game, I do not bale anything. For me, I literally, as soon as it's ready to be picked up, I pick it up with a forage wagon trailer, and I put it in the in the hay barn. But the last time I tried to use a hay barn, it wouldn't put the hay in it. I couldn't put the hay in it. So I don't know. And I don't know why. I literally couldn't put the hay in it. So I was like, yeah, okay. That would be my idea anyway. So if you don't know what I'm talking about there, guys, it's where is it? It's silos, isn't it? So it's this thing. It's this thing. Yeah, I would like to use this thing a lot more. I'd like it to have a bigger capacity. And be able to take any bale, and then I think it would be used a heck of a lot more, and I would love to use it a lot more. What couldn't you put in? Hey, I know, but on 22 I think I used it to put everything in. I think on 22 on one of them, it might have been a mod, I don't know, but yeah, you could put anything in it, and that's what I used to do. I used to use it and put everything in it. And like I say, I've worked on a farm, and we didn't just put straw in the straw loft. We put hay in it. We put fucking silage in it. We put everything in it. You know, we just put it. We didn't obviously stack it up together, but we put it like one side. Put straw one side, hay the other side. silage bales the other side. We literally had everything in the same shed. So I know in real life it's done because I've been on a farm that did it. You put silage in a shed? Yeah. It was already fermented. It didn't need fermenting. It was already fermented. We just put it in a shed. So, well, wasn't my order. I didn't give a shit. I just was paid to do what was paid to do. I was just following orders, mate. Just following orders. He wanted it in a shed. We put it in a shed. Yeah, loose silage. Loose silage, straw bales. We even had some hay bales in there. They paid. Well, of course the guy paid. I wouldn't have fucking worked there otherwise. Jesus, man. I wouldn't have worked there otherwise. Jesus. What do you take me for? Oh, I damn sure wasn't doing it for free. It's even the farm that I was on, guys, which I said this before, wasn't a proper full farm. We did a few animals, and the guy mainly dealt in calves, and sometimes for export. But we did dabble in sheep and pigs and other stuff. But it wasn't a arable farm in no stretch in the imagination. Although we did help out a guy that did it every so often. But yes, which is why my sort of arable knowledge is very limited. Like I never did it, so you know, everything I know from arable farming comes from this game. Which is why kind of some of my knowledge is absolutely shit. But you know, is what it is. You must have been using that silage fast because after it's been uncovered, it doesn't last long. Yeah, it was literally up there for a couple of days, mate, and that was about it. I mean, I think it was stuff that, because we had a horse, we had some stables opposite, and I think it was just stuff that when they uncovered the bale, in the rainier months, so it didn't get really fucking saturated when they weren't using it. That quick, they just wanted it covered over, so it went up in our loft. And I think that's all it was up there for. But I know it was in there, and we used it occasionally for some cows and stuff. I mean, he didn't have very many. If he had any big cows, it was literally to fatten them up for a few months, and then take them slaughterhouse. He literally bought them for cheap. So that's for that purpose. Same as the pigs. He literally fattened pigs up 6 months of the year for Christmas time. But pigs literally will eat anything. I can tell you that. You know, in game they're like, oh, you got to do this and this and this and this and this and make pig food. No, you don't. You can feed them any fucking thing and they'll eat it. Anything. I mean, fuck me. We used to get like old loaves of bread from the bakery and shit, and put them in like this, I don't know, this stuff, and warm water to break the bread up and stuff, and feed them it as a mushy meal, and they would fucking love it and eat it. And there was like old cakes and donuts and shit in there. But yeah, the pigs fucking loved it. Fucking lapped it right up. So I know that, you know, when in-game says, oh, you need pig food to feed pigs with, I know it's absolute bollocks. They literally will eat anything. Ah, Peppa Pig, she always seems to be off to the side. Where else do you get your fucking sausages and bacon from, eh? It didn't come from nowhere. That's what Matt said. That's what Matt's message says. Fuck you, cunt. You can go off somebody very fucking fast, Smaller. Yeah, there you go, Roy. Pigs aren't fussy. No, they fucking ain't. In fact, if you believe whatever fucking film it was, pigs would even eat people if you chop them up and put it in their fucking feed barrel. Apparently, the only thing they won't eat is nails and teeth, I think somebody said. But they'll eat every fucking thing else. If you believe, yeah, they'll even do the bones, yeah. Right. 20 past 4. Any more ploughing jobs? So I got the plough on the back. Yeah, there is. 34, just the other side of the shop. I think you get in from here as well. 35. I think we'll go in. We'll go and do the easy job though. How do we get there? We're here. Let's turn right, and that basically takes you all the way up. A serial killer did it. It's kind of hard to believe, though. You know, if you've been around pigs from when they were youngsters, you would literally think something that cute that turns into something that ugly couldn't fucking hurt a fly. But when a pig bites you on the back of your welly just to say, "Oi, cunt, watch what you're doing," it fucking hurts. I know. And to be honest, the farmer said I was lucky that day and that I didn't rip my foot off. I wasn't doing nothing to fuck. I just wasn't paying attention. It just came right up behind me and went, oh. Right, how to find the way round. Which way round are we going? Is it that way round or is it that way round? I think we'll go this way. Because like I say, I think it's in off the road. We'll probably go, no, it's not. It's over there now. We're going to go round the road anyway. Luckily, it was your foot. Imagine if it bit your ass. Well, it would have plenty of fucking thing to chew on. The amount of bacon I've had over the years, it would probably be like fucking eating itself. Bacon, belly pork, fucking pork roes, ham joints. It would be like fucking eating itself, I'm telling you. Although they're not fussy, so I know they're quite capable of eating their fucking selves. Well, don't be a cunt. Oops, sorry. Oh, if you're going to stop anyway. That's not the field I was looking for. That's the field I'm looking for. How the fuck do you get in there? I don't think I can see how you get in there. Oh, round the back of the house. I think I see it. You wouldn't have stopped? No, I wouldn't have stopped either. Through the gate? You mean the gate that's not there? GG's, mate. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Right, I'm going to swap guys now. I'm going to actually swap jobs. I'm going to put the AI on that. And I'm going to go take over the cultivating. Say you're wrong. There ain't no fucking gates, dickhead. Come on, boy, get there. Man, I can't wait till I can afford a new tractor. Literally, when I can afford a new tractor. Gateways, I know what I meant. If I can afford a new tractor, guys, this thing will literally stay in the yard till I can afford a telehandler to replace it. Oh, it was a front loader, sorry. It'll probably end up a shop tractor. Like I say, my plan is in August, when I can get rid of some stuff and move some stuff around on the farm, is to... Oh, Roy, permission to do something as well while I'm thinking about stuff in the future. So here's my plan before you agree to it or disagree to it. Here's my plan. What I want to do is I want to get rid of all the silos from the farm, because a lot of farms don't have them. And I want to put a shed in and put some racking in it so I can bring the pallets down from the shop. Field 27, mate. Trees on the field. Yes, you can after you... Yeah, but there's no actual racking as part of Giants. But I'd like racking instead of... like a shed with racking in it instead of the silos. If I find a racking mod, can you approve that for use? I know it's supposed to be Giants mods, but like I say, it's not a cheaty thing that I want to do. What's wrong with the wood beam? What's wrong with wood beam on a field? Some farmers have to deal with that all the time. Oh, well, there's no problem with it. It's just as long as I can complete it. No, can't unless it's okay. Yeah, no worries. It's your rules. I thought I would ask you before I did it. So definitely Giants rules, which is, to be honest, when somebody said it, when I sort of sprang my idea up and somebody went, "Oh, try and find your mod," I went, "Dude, it must be a Giants mod." I said, "I can't use it," but yeah. He sort of went, "Oh, is this mod good enough?" And I went, "Is it made by Giants?" And he went, "Well, no." And I went, "Well, I can't use it then." I'm amazed though, Roy, they haven't done some racking. Some shelf racking. Yeah, that's why I made the rules. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm amazed that they haven't done it, though. You know, made some racking for storage. For people who want to do it in that respect. I'll just leave them down the shop. That's fine. I'll just leave them down the shop, and then when I need some, I'll just go get it on my trailer, and then I'll just leave it on the trailer. I've managed to pick up a trailer. I've managed to pick up a round bale trailer. So yeah, I'll just leave it on the fucking trailer. Oh, please, what? No, that's a pain in the ass if that doesn't complete. Okay, so we're gonna have to get tight to these trees now to try and complete. This may be the problem, Roy. Did they not do deco objects? Yes, no, racking isn't part of them, mate. Might better just about get this. Yeah, just about got there. Yeah. Might pull them out by hand. It will be fine. Yeah, I mean, Roy, like I said, I can work around the pallet situation. I think a couple of them trees do need to go, though, mate. Like you say, I only just got in there then. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, so, like I say, guys, the way I'll sort that out is I'll just leave them on the trailer. You know, I've got a bale trailer now for round bales. I'll just leave it on the trailer. All right, anyways, contracts. Contract and field, done. 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 A lot of rinse and... Hang on, guys. Have I got anything I can do now? Now it's changed. Gone in the day. This is what I want to buy. I want to buy this. Probably it's 60,000. 60,000 for that little thing. Is there anything in here? Oh. Oh. I bought that, though. That would mean the end of the Mercedes when we could buy a tractor. And to be honest, it's a little dear. You know, we bought that whole tractor before for less than that. We bought that Vario for less than that. We've got very lucky on it. Right. Did I do that? Did I activate that? No, I didn't. 72. 72. Which is... Anybody spot it? I'm here. 72. Oh, down here. Okay, so... come around 28, 45, 47. Cheers, mate. Lads, thanks for the help. For the red ring. Oh, you're so funny sometimes. Ah, you're so funny. I'm not colorblind. Look at you. I'm mystic deaf, that's what I am. Where am I? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Oh, where am I? Did I just get lost? Oh, I'm over there. Okay. Left. I'm always lost? No, I'm not. I just need to figure my way, that's all. Just need to figure my way. Wonder if we can get him past 67 to get there. By the triangle here. Okay, that's a no. Okay. Maybe it's up near... Trying to figure out how to get in there now. Oh, it's here. Here. Okay. 73. Gateway. You can't really call it a gateway with no gates. Sorry. I'm gonna make a boardroom fucking decision now. Can't call it a gateway with no gates. It's just an entrance to a field. A gateway would mean there's a gate there. Hole in the hedge. Yeah, executive decision. You can't call it a gateway without a gate. All right, we're working. Oh, I haven't put my camera up. Jesus, man. Wait, somebody tell me. And he can't cheat because Roy's heads collisions. I can't cheat because it's in the rules I can't cheat, not because of just the hedges. It's a gateless end. Okay, fucking shut up. Don't fucking side with them. They won't fucking let me near the end of it. Be right back, no worries, mate. The boss is here? Where? There is no bosses. There is no bosses. We're both equally aware of where we stand. It's fun ganging up on you, though. Well, you can fuck off. You think you're the boss, and I let you think you're the boss until I put my foot down with a firm hand. And then, you know, then it's all changed. Do you usually win, so? Only because I let her. But seriously, guys, if there's anything that we want to discuss, and some things we do like discuss before we make decisions, you know, then we sort of listen to each other's way of thinking about things, and then we make a decision that's best for the two of us. You're heavy when you stamp your foot down, though. Oh, cheers, Ed. Now everybody thinks I'm fat. Cheers. And don't say you didn't say that, because you said it's a heavy stamp of a foot. People think I'm now fat. Cheers. That was you? What was you? Well, yes, I do have big feet. Anything between, depending on the maker of shoe, anywhere between an adult 11 and an adult 12. Like I say, depending on the maker of the shoe. You've been a bully again. Just give the word, Diva, and I will wreck his rear end and wreck that. Yeah, he's not joking. He is not joking. Although I haven't played Wreckfest in ages. Well, of course I have. I'm the man. I'm the man. Now, babes, be careful what you say. Careful what you say. This conversation could go south rather fucking easy now. Now they think I take it up the rear. Cheers, love. Much appreciated. Hey, don't knock until you try that. Apparently, yeah. I'll take your word for it, Roy. To be honest, mate. Yeah, I probably are at my fucking expense again. Oh, I think I've missed that in a row. Say what you want, live in the same house? Yeah. Yeah, whatever I say goes in one ear and out the other. Whatever she says goes in one ear and out the other. And whatever I say to her goes the same way. So, you know. Another cool thing about our relationship. He knows I'm a piss taker and, you know, I just don't listen. Uh-huh. Well, of course she is. She's been my wife for like over 20 years. Piss taker, more like a cunt. That's just love. Love you too, bitch. Feel sorry for her? That's what our family said to me when I married her. Feel sorry for you, mate. Like, cheers. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. No more cultivating contracts. That means we take this a bit of equipment back to the farm. Okay. Left. Oh, just straight on. Left and straight on. Kev, hey, mate. How you doing? I know Tav was on about when Roadcraft is out next. The dare drops are complete, or not complete, but the dare drops are open for it in once the page comes up. Tomorrow. Well, 19 hours from now, so about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So, what's it today? Friday, maybe? Friday might be okay to go back on it. Finish off that other dare. With the Amaratsu log loader. We're already ready for it. It's just we need to load 15 logs. And that'll be another key for you guys. At the moment, when we do play it, guys, end of stream, I'll have 2 keys to give away. We're going for a 3rd on that day. That we do play it. As long as the Amaratsu loader's out. Or forwarder, as they say. And Kev's streaking as well. Kev, you streaking? Well, you know, if you want to give your meat a good over rub, that's on you, mate. Good news then? Yeah, boy. As long as it's worth, as long as the update comes out, innit? We'll get that done. We'll give away 2 copies of the game. And hopefully next time we play it, we'll have another copy of the game to give away. Roy, you do know now, I've been together for 26 years, married for 23. He's my best friend. Oh. You know, if people want to do 1,000 subs, kind of same as well, not 500, it's not 1,000 subs, 1,000 subs like Tav's just done for me to wear a dress for a week, I'll do it. I don't care. People want to see me in a dress and want to do 550, 500 subs, I'll gladly wear a dress for a week. You've got maxi dresses, babes. You haven't worn them for a little while, but you got them. Wait, what was that? Never part of agreement? Now we're fucked. It's the same as that one I've agreed to. If I get to my 80 sub points by end of this month, next month I'll play Phasmophobia in a stream. Which is a scary game that I've never played. Well, not that I've never played, that's wrong. Played it. I just don't play it very often because I don't understand what's going on. Put a dress in the rules for it. Fuck you. It doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, Swanner, it won't matter what he puts in the rules from now onwards. Now that I've started the challenge, the rules are the rules. I won't be able to. Nobody can change the rules now until it ends. Paint condition, 64 repair. That'll do. Yep. 1,000 repair. Well, yeah, let's do that. Roy can. No, nobody can now. Once I've started, nothing can change. Roy's rules are always subject to change. Not when I've started, they are not. Roy, you know, once I've started on a path, the path cannot be changed. Oh, for the next map? Yeah, for the next map they can, but not this for this one now that I've started. That's what the bird said until he flew into a closed window. Well, that's kind of his problem. Right, I'm not sure there's many contracts we can do now. I mean, the other dude's just finished as well. So I think we'll just bring this back and then it'll be time to raid out, to be fair. Got to go having a really bad time watching you play in the snow. I know you would like to go play in the snow, wouldn't you? You like snow. I mean, she likes snow that much, guys. She had us travel one day. She had us travel 150 miles in the snow. Oh, sorry, in the rain that we had to go up and see snow. And then we got snowed in. You remember that, babe? You know, when we went up to see your brother because he had snow, and then we got snowed in because you wanted to see snow. 3 days we were there. 3 fucking days. Just because you wanted to see a bit of fucking snow. At least you weren't snowed out. Yeah, that's the thing. That could have been a thing too, couldn't it? I mean, it was funny though, because at the time, to get there, I had a TomTom sat-nav device, and on it, I think the voice we had on it at the time was Ozzy Osbourne, and I missed a turning, and it swore at me, and I literally nearly crashed, fucking laughing at it. Yeah, I did, but I don't like walking in the. No, you don't like walking in the snow because of all the crunching. $29,000. Oh. Let's close that window because I'm just about to start hearing myself. Snow's fine until it turns into ice, and then it's not much fun. Well, kind of is still fun though, Roy. Except if you're trying to walk to work in it, then it's not fun. Literally 1 year when it snowed down here, and like I think it was like February, March time. We were living the other side of town then, and work literally went, you got to come in. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get there? I'm not moving the car. And they went, you just got to get here, or you're not getting paid. And I was like, okay, I'll have to walk then. Ladies and gentlemen, the average Viking's coming in with a rate of 51. He was over there playing Euro Truck, and then he was playing some iRacing. Thanks for the raid, my buddy. Much appreciated, my dude. Hi guys, welcome in. My name's Matt. If you've not heard of me before, you probably should have done. Taz mentioned me probably loads and loads and loads. I am part of the stream team here at Sunderland Glitch Gamers. Same as Tav, I play a lot of simulation games. I enjoy the chilled, relaxed vibe that there is from them. And to be honest, guys, brutally honest, I'm just about to raid out as well. Literally, I've just brought this tractor back to wash and put away. Tomo, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. I hope the other half's well as well. Well as well? Is that a word? It is now. Aussie Pete, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing good. Good, good. Yep. That's the thing. No, do another half an hour. What's my reward? What's my reward for another half an hour, Smiler? Tell me. $44, yep, we'll do that. 1,000, yep, we'll do that. Raiders, okay. He won't talk to me anymore. Fuck me, we're raiding out. Don't fucking say that, Tomo. It's a good time for me. I don't want to talk to me anymore for a raid out early. Okay, now I'm gone. Love you. Bye. Oh, look at that. $3,000. Okay, we'll put this away. We'll do that $3,000 contract. That'll pay for all the repairs. So yeah, you will get me for another half an hour then. How much longer? Q wants to know. I'm just going to finish off the field, mate, and then I'm going to raid out. So if Q's going to raid to somebody, yeah, I'm about to raid out myself. I'm just going to get this contract done because Yeah, somebody raided in. Oh, I say somebody, Tav raided in. So I'll just do one more contract. Which is close by, so it's not going to take me too long to do it. Hey Q, how you doing, buddy? Want a double raid? You can raid me if you want, mate. Like I said, I'm going to quickly do this field, and then we're going to raid up myself. But I'm glad you're well, my dude. But guys, tomorrow we'll be doing Long Job Wednesday. So I'm going to be doing a job from San Giovanni up to Batsford. And it's, if you want to know how to spell Batsford, the Bats has a J on the top of the A, and Ford has a J in it. It's 3,300 miles, roughly, in one trip. Takes about 3 hours, or 3 and a bit hours. Whoa, hello. That was entirely on me. And if you want to pop along and join me, you're quite welcome to. If you want to join me on Journey, you're quite welcome as well. Doesn't matter if you're on our VTC, but if you don't want to be in our VTC, exclamation VTC in chat, of course. We are a very laid-back VTC Viking transport company. And yeah, 660 mile on a requirement, which will take you about an hour. In ETS, takes you about 30 minutes ATS. I think it's just down here, this one. Almost sure it is. Yeah, but no, yeah, no, there it is. I was doubting myself then. Just here. Right, we'll just get this field done, guys. This won't take very long. And then, yeah, we'll raid out. And then I got to go make tea and take care of the dog and give the wife a slap. Only joking. You'll probably end up slapping me now. Wow, I know. I know, that was fucking brave of me, wasn't it? Babes, it wouldn't happen. You know it wouldn't happen. And if it ever did happen, I know your brother would kick my ass. That wouldn't happen. Well, your dad will end up kicking me ass, so you know. You said you ain't worth a slap. Well, she fucking do it. You've done it before, right on fucking stream. Can't hear you, got shitty ads. Yeah, what can we make up? Guys, Hellcat 67 Bandit, a guy I used to play a lot of Forza Horizon 4 and 5 with. You guys should go check her out. Wow, new CPU, Ryzen AI. Seriously? Yeah, new CPU and GPU, mate. Built by Mr. Xenozeus. Am I going to be playing FS6? Probably not, mate. Probably not. I've got too much into real sim racing to play a Simcade now. Ryzen all the way? Yep. Guys, that doesn't mean what I have doesn't mean that I'm correct by having Ryzen all the way, and what's the best and what isn't the best. The best is the best that you can afford by budget. You know, it's not just about what's there in the market for anything else. It's what you can afford. If you can't afford to buy the be-all and end-all, then the be-all and end-all PC isn't the best PC for your budget. But if you can afford stuff for a streamer, definitely the multi-processors that AMD derives from their gear and the price points for the gear, yeah, I would say they were like right up there. if not the best for what my use case scenario is. But like I say, if you can't afford to build such a big PC, then, you know, you may have to put some Intel goods in it. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a lesser CPU. It's not the PC for nothing, as it's personal for each. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, mate. What I was saying. What I was saying. You're trying to catch... No, I'd never catch you up, mate. I've not got your deep pockets, shall we say. But it's nearly Christmas. If you want to send me a Christmas present, Tom, you know what I mean? Nice Christmas theme, bud. Yeah, I just try to make it a little subtle. So you've got, at the moment, you've actually got the Christmas lights on the surround. You've got a little bit of subtle snow from the stream screen, and you've got all this snow that's falling now. I most likely upgrade my GPU at some time next year. Nice, mate. He's got deep pockets, but fuck all in them. Yeah, I wouldn't fucking go there. I'm very sad at 5 PM. Didn't live up to the hype. 5 PM didn't live up to the hype. Oh, was that when the update was supposed to drop for iRacing? $50.90. Wow. The trouble is with the absolute top-notch GPUs, they still got to bring out software for us to be able to fucking use the power from them. So, you know, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. And I knew that was coming. Why did I know that was coming? The last time it snowed and covered the field, I had a little bit of stuttering, and it just happened. I just gave away a 4070 since I have a 5090 now. We did drawing on TikTok Live. Nice. I draw on TikTok Live. 5090 is overpowered. Apparently it takes a lot of power to run it too. 4060 currently over upgrade to 50 series. Considering what you do during the ENG, mate, I'm surprised you haven't already got a big card already. $50.90 isn't powerful enough for you. It does my electric bills notice. Yeah. Oh, who's just said that? Who just said that in our community? Chaos. Chaos just said it. When he's running his PC at full whack for long periods of time, yeah, his electric bill goes fucking sky high. He was running a 1060 for you. Jeez, mate. Yeah, Chaos said that the other day, that when he's running his fucking PC at full whack for long periods, his electric ends up fucking sky high. When I say full blast, I mean he runs his games at like 2K and 4K all the time. Try running 2 at a time? No thanks. I'll pass. I've set up in my bedroom, set up both 5090s, and it raises the fucking electric. Yeah, imagine, dude. 2K always? Jeez. Told you he's got deep pockets, guys. What did I say about his deep pockets? 2 PCs and 4K triples. What the fuck did I say? Told you he had deep pockets. He's a huggable teddy bear as well. I know, we've met. Yeah, sure, as long as you're paying. In fact, Tomo is the person that I bought the Thrustmaster T300 off. And at the time, I thought that wheel was the bee's knees. Really did. Well, at the time, for use case scenario at the time, it was the bee's knees. It literally did everything that I wanted to do. You're not to be cuddled anymore, you're 9 stone light, Aaron. What the fuck, dude? I mean, if you're aiming at trying to get down some weight, fucking GG's. But, you know, it was a nice wheel. But, yeah, at the time you had that. What did you move on to? You had that GT2 wheel from Thrustmaster, didn't you? Which was an upgrade from the T300. It was sort of like the last Thrustmaster wheel before you went direct drive. Did you make a profit on it, Tomo? No, we fucking didn't. It was mates race plus personal extras. Yeah, I had the wheel at cost. But it looked fucking brand new. It looked like he'd taken it out of the packet, used it like once, and put it back in his box. I was well happy with the price. It was funny as fuck going, because the day we met, Fockle was opened because we were going to go for a coffee and shit like that. But Tomo goes, "What do you want to do now, Matt?" And I was like, to be honest, Matt, I just want to get home, plug this in and do some trucking because I think it was about 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I thought if I get home quickly, I could quickly plug this in, get the driver sorted, and fucking get in convoy. That's literally what I did. It was new in the box, not wheel, but no, no. It looked fucking brand new in the box. It looked like I say, it looked like he took it out of it, used it once, and put it fucking back in his box. You got there early, so I had to put my toe down. You didn't have to, mate. I just sort of texted you and said I'm here. But it's my thing. It's what I do. I'd like to get to places on time slightly earlier. If you'd have got there bang on time, then that wouldn't have bothered me either. You know, it was on me that I arrived early. That's just me. The way I like to run. Whereas here, oh no, it was somewhere in the middle, wasn't it, mate? Somewhere in the middle. It was like halfway between me and you. Yay, he wanted to stretch the car's legs as well. He enjoyed himself. I stretched the car's legs on my way back. That's when I had that fucking light blue Kona, wasn't it? I ain't got that one anymore. Flight Sims tracks ages. Flight Sims tracking ages. Oh yeah, you're into that now as well, aren't you? And last time I popped in, you were playing that. To be honest, the guys were playing that all the time, and then all of a sudden they stopped playing it. I think they were waiting for an update, but they ain't got back on it yet. Kind of enjoyed watching that. Again, it's another game that I know I'd like to add to my arsenal, but it's a bit fucking... It's a bit dear to buy, and then, you know, if you want to play it properly like a sim, it's the flight HOTUS and this and that and the other, and oh yes. Fall down a rabbit hole with it. Ruby. So guys, if you've don't know what I'm doing, this is the challenge mode by CavalierRoy. Basically what it is Roy's made a load of rules to be conducted with. It's also a test phase for the map. If you don't recognize it, it's Ebony Island from FS22. He's brought it into FS25, chosen a group of people, group of streamers and other people to test out bits and pieces, so that when you guys get it through Mod Hub, everything is all fine and dandy and you won't have to fix that much. Of course, it's all people are always going to find something, but hopefully not if we've done our jobs properly. But yeah, I've found a couple of bits. Some other people's found little bits. I mean, even Roy's found a couple of bits while he's been watching me today. So the bits that he's found is you look at the hedges, there's no snow on them. So he's like, I'll fix that. I know how to do that. I'll fix that. I'm like, okay. So yeah, if you're looking forward to getting this map, guys, I'm estimating the trial phase is working really well. I'm estimating about 3 to 4 months before you guys get it. I mean, about another month with this test phase. If it all goes well, then Roy might think about passing it through to Giants, and then Giants have got to do their thing. That normally takes 6 to 8 weeks. So, you know, 3 months at the earliest, at a guesstimation. But Roy won't rush it. Roy will put it in the Giants when it's ready, or when he thinks it's ready. But at the moment, it's playing really fucking well. I mean, like I say, when the fields are starting to turn, there's a slight little bit of lag, but I don't think Roy can do anything about that. But other than that, it's running really fucking well. That's just a I don't know, a thingy with the graphics in it when it coats the field in snow. But I know it's going to happen, because like I say, it was snowing, and all of a sudden there's a slight little bit of, I don't know, like a delayed, like drop in FPS, and then it goes whoom, and then like the numbers are back to normal. When Giants come back from Christmas break next year, they will be swapping mods and testing. So yeah, exactly. A long wait period. Yeah. I know before, when you put in Maple, I think you said, it took like 6 to 8 weeks to get through, didn't it? No, that was Riverview. 6 to 8 weeks. That's Giants. Giants are now live. Tom has all good here. Thanks. Hope you're well. And congrats on losing 9 stone. Yeah, that is a big thing, Tomo. If, like I said, if that was your goal to lose that much weight, fucking GG's, mate. 9 stone is a big thing. I remember when I was trying to lose weight, because obviously one of my tours on the buses, I gained like 5 stone. And then at some point I said to myself, I need to lose a bit of weight here. And yeah, literally yeah, I went from 22 stone down to 16 while I was still on the buses, purely because I was kind of eating right. Went to the gym a couple of times a week. And the secret to losing weight is, guys, to be honest, there is no secret. Happy New Year. It's just to, if you want to do it slowly, just lessen your portions. You know, if you're already doing a bit of exercise to lose your fat, yeah, just lessen your portions. So what I did, I didn't want to go any special diets. So what I did in the end was just to, you know, if I was having 2 handfuls of chips into a meal, I just had 1 handful of chips. Yeah, I did for a little while eat pastas and chicken and all the normal stuff to lessen the fats. Look at, there he is, the gorgeous bastard. Look. Yeah, don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. She's telling me not to do it, and yet she's pissing herself. Yeah, guys, the wife used to stream a lot. What the fuck, farm boy? Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Here we go now. Oh, Mr. Hellcat. I don't know whether he's still got it, guys, but Mr. Hellcat Bandit used to have a Hellcat. I don't know whether he's still got it. Probably has. Otherwise, you know, what's the point of being called the Hellcat Bandit if you've not got a Hellcat? Right, guys, we're going to put this tractor away, and then we shall find something to raid out to. You've had your half hour. Yeah, no worries for the shout-outs, guys. You're all very welcome for them. Oh, look. Have an address. So what's about to happen? Fall over, probably? It's a long clip. Whoop. Oh. Don't know what they hit then, boys and girls, but yeah. Certainly hit something. Right. It's also nearly time to end the day as well in game. Already. Right. We've just repaired the slot, so all I need to do is refuel it and put it away. And it'll be time to feed the dog and stuff. Feed the dog. Which is probably what she's just coming to tell me. She's just been in and going, wait, what are you doing? But guys, like I said, tomorrow it will be Long Job Wednesday. I will be doing roughly 6,600 miles in 2 jobs. Probably going to start a little bit earlier, like 1 o'clock or so. Because like I said, it's going to be a long stream. Depending whether Minute's streaming or not. If not streaming tomorrow, it'll be an early stream going up to the end. But yeah, probably about 1 o'clock or maybe midday. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, we'll be going from Villa San Giovanni, which is currently where my truck is, all the way up to Batsford and back again. It's about a 3.25 hour trip each way. So 6.5 hours for the round trip. That's not including breaks. So probably about 7 hours including breaks. But saying that, hi mate, just got back from getting Christmas decorations out. Nice. We're just about to raid out, my dude. Unfortunately, you guys on YouTube, you've been awesome as always. I shall see you later, like tomorrow about midday. Yeah, we'll be trucking. Love you, bye. You guys on Twitch.